the side who promised so much but won plenty of friends, yet though to pick up a major honour in Bobby Robson's era. Landskrona, Swedish part-timers, 5th in their league, who know that they're going to be put under the hammer really hard here tonight. Well, let's set the scene first with Ipswich manager Bobby Robson.
Well, I'm more concerned about how we're going to play rather than our own personalities, although Mills in midfield for his first match back will give us great experience there. They are 1 goal down, and obviously they will not want to concede another goal too early in the match, and I rather think they will build a very heavy defensive platform against us. This puts an extra emphasis on Wymark and Mariner and Woods, because we've certainly got to get around the back. Woods can do this because he can take people out of the game. He's very good on 1v1 situations. Of course, we mustn't open the back door either. We want the first goal, but we mustn't concede. Up front for them, Johansson and Aronson are break forwards. They showed me enough in Landskrona that they need to be watched. We have to be very careful there. One has an exceptional amount of pace, which is Aronson, and Johansson is a very strong boy. But I'm hoping that we play the game right, we attack with the right number of people at the right time. And as I said, an early goal wouldn't half help.
Thanks, Bobby. The referee here today is the Dane Ib Nielsen, who's a mechanic in the Danish Air Force. It's Ipswich going from left to right in the white shorts. Landskrona, the part-timers, in stripes. And they're missing 1 or 2 of their key players. Ipswich, who've lost only once in the last 9 games, but they've found it hard to score goals. They're a little bit worried about their performance in midfield. This is one of the responsibilities Mills will have. Landskrona, part-timers playing in the UEFA Cup competition for the first time, trailing by the 1 goal. This is Augustsson, the left-back up here. Out to Teander, the 2 will be marking Mariner when he's not being pulled down there by Mick Mills. So that's Mills' first contribution. Now the possibilities are Wymark going in for this. A fine goal. That's a cracker. The Swedes failed to pick him up. Trevor Wymark with the early breakthrough. What a good free kick though. 3 or 4 players lined up over the far side. Wymark began the early run as Talbot took it. Good, powerful header. Goalkeeper watching it, no chance. And that's 1-0, and we've had only 12 minutes. So Trevor Wymark with goal number 5 of the season makes the aggregate 2-0 and presents the Swedes with all sorts of problems, and problems they really knew they were going to have. There goes Nielsen past Peterson. Beautifully picked up by Gates. Now Woods is on a break. Nielsen's out of the game when he went up on the overlap. Mariner's coming towards the near post. Here's Mariner. Gates gets in there, well headed away. And knocked away then by Nielsen, who's just come back into it. That was a fine tackle by Beattie on Elgström. And here comes Johansson. Tibbet in there. Gustafsson to Peterson. He can't keep it in. And present from the goalkeeper, from the referee rather, to Gates and Hunter. Woods is down the flank for Tibbet. Here's Wymark. They're really pushing it around well, but Gates, lack of control. Lets Augustsson in, gives it to his elder brother, Bo. Still got Jorgen inside him now. Scissors movement here. Aronson is slipping into the penalty area. This is really an Augustsson move. Now perhaps a chance for him. Well, another bad effort, left perhaps power. Now it's Mariner trying to turn on Sjoberg. He's almost too quick for him. And picked up by Talbot. Into space for Mariner. Mariner does well. goalkeeper, but wide. Brian Talbot putting the ball into space for Mariner to go to. Indecision really between the goalkeeper and the defender, and Mariner hooking it away from both of them, but wide. Here's Tayanda. Under pressure from Burley. Sjoberg playing a sweeper. Augustsson. They push it around, but slowly, and it gives Ipswich a chance always to come back into it, but their control and movement is pretty good. Gustafsson for Aronson. Hunter's challenge. Hunter again. Hunter again. And a fine ball. Great bit of play. They love that. And Mariner trying to get one inside Woods. And Talbot doing a lot of good gathering in midfield. Well, Woods so far hasn't done what Bobby Robson wanted him to do, except on one occasion. That's get by this fella, Nielsen. Sjoberg looking for Johansson there, nicely. Foul by Talbot. Waiting for Johansson to get into position. Here's Cooper. Quickest man in the Ipswich side, so he sprinted off his line fast. Mariner getting up with Tayanda. And Sjoberg didn't get it cleanly. It's out to Woods. 1 against 1 there. Sjoberg covering though. And now it's Mariner getting it up. Gates. That was a fine move. Just what Bobby Robson wanted. He wanted them to get behind the defence, and he knew they'd cause trouble, and they did. Woods up against his man, 1 against 1, he's past him, and now it's up to Mariner to knock it back, either to Gates or to Weimark. He finds Gates coming in fast, challenged, and over she goes. Johansson, a good strong flick. Augustsson and Hunter. Augustsson quickly to Johansson, but Burley is there. Beautiful poise. Only 2 men up front. Mariner's going through the middle. On his right, he's got Mills. Gates square of him. Talbot's dropped off square too. Woods, Mariner and Weimark in the middle. Burley on his right. Now a chance for a good cross from Burley. Weimark. Mariner still chasing to keep it in. He needs help. Tibbetts right behind on the left wing. Talbot square. Looking for the deep one. Mills is here. And well away by Tayanda. Only 2 players when that one was cleared in the Ipswich half. Hunter one of them, Cooper the other. Augustsson, a little bit of present to Burley. Now appeals in the middle to get it up, but straight to Sjoberg, the sweeper. Trouble getting that one away, and Ipswich get the throw in. Tayanda having plenty of time there, but he didn't use it too well. Gates is free here, nobody's picked him up. That could be dangerous. It's a good shot, deflected. Goalkeeper was absolutely lost. And Landskrona almost very heavily punished for not picking up Gates from this throw-in. Nobody within 10 yards of him. Time to turn, the challenge goes in. Deflected, goalkeeper Sorensen, absolutely rock solid. Gates looking to get behind his man for this throw too. Talbot with Mariner here. Weimark still in the penalty area. This is Beattie going onto his left foot, now onto his right. Pushing up into attack, and that's always dangerous. Enjoying himself. Johansson and Peterson, the 2 men to aim for up front. Playing it into midfield where Talbot saw that one quickly. Woods up against Nilsson. He's got Tibbett behind him. There goes Tibbett down the wing. In for Weimark, a good header. And the goalkeeper came and didn't get it. Stranded. Not a good bit of goalkeeping by Sorensen, but a fine piece of heading again by Trevor Weimark. A great cross though from the left by Clive Woods. The goalkeeper Sorensen comes, Weimark is up there, and an open goal. Weimark doesn't miss those. So that's 2 for him. And 2 for Ipswich with 33 minutes gone. Trevor Weimark, of course, who scored the 1 goal in Sweden that gave him the 1-0 lead after the first leg. And he makes it 3 in this particular tie. And Beattie charging forward now. Mariner trying to turn. Is he going to have a go? This time Sorensen wasn't put under too much pressure, but they've got the taste now, no doubt about that. Nice turn by Mariner. Quick turn. 25 yards, but well wide. Nobody really wants it in midfield. Sherberg having to drop all the way back. And that's a bad one, straight to Woods. He was aiming for Peterson, but now he's got a chance to get a good crossover. And Sherberg rescues the situation. Gates going forward again. Mariner. What a cracker. The continental overhead kick from Paul Mariner. Well, the bad mistake by Sherberg let him in. He cleared this one not fully. Gates steaming through, made more of it than he really had to, and then they were all in trouble. It looks as if they're going to get it clear until Weimark took off. Mariner there, and a lovely goal. And here goes Augustin inside Burley. So we're really in business here with 3 goals in this particular leg. We've got 5 minutes before half-time. Square of him, he's got Talbot and Burley on the right. Away by Sjöberg. Will be picked up by Hunter. They're in terrible trouble here, the Swedes. Burley's cross, time for Weimark. And another. And that's his hat-trick. And that's trouble for Ronnie Sorensen. So Trevor Weimark getting on top of this superb cross by George Burley, completely unmarked. But look at the power behind this. Sorensen again with no chance. And 4-0, 5 minutes to go before half-time. And a hat-trick for Weimark. Now it's Mariner. Past Teander. Still Mariner. Down he goes, Weimark's in there. But the whistle had gone for a free kick. They're really tearing them apart. They're too quick. What a superb run by Paul Mariner. Inside Gustafsson. Away from Peterson. Leaves Nielsen behind. And Sjöberg, the captain, brings him down. Although Weimark almost got it in himself. Still Aronson. Nielsen, the right back, has pushed forward. That's a bad one. Now we've got 6 Swedish players out of the game, and it hits the back of Teander. He didn't know anything about it. Otherwise, Weimark would have been away. Another bad ball, straight to Mills. And Woods has gone down the middle. He's been seen by Mills. It's a fine ball. Sjöberg gets it, but the leg is restricted. Mariner, good run. Opening up now. Whistle had already gone for a free kick. That surely was why he shot, because there were a couple of other players in the better position. He knew it. Again, the ability of Mariner to get away from tackles. The whistle had in fact gone, but what a burst and what power. Flicked up for Weimark, push, Mariner gets in again. And it's a penalty. The foul on Trevor Weimark as he went forward for the free kick. Again, called out for speed of thought and movement, the Swedes, and it's going to be Trevor Weimark to take it himself. He's already scored from the spot this season in the League Cup against Northampton. And poor old Ronnie Sorensen, he's really having a hard time. Here's Weimark. 5-0, and that's 4 for Weimark. Well, conclusively put in by Trevor Weimark. Guest drop. So once again the Swedes kick off. Peterson has gone out here on the right, but that was a bad ball from Theander to him. Well, as Finn Willy Sorensen, the Danish coach of the Swedes, said beforehand, if we don't hold them out in the first half, then we're really going to get to rolled over. And it looks as if his words are coming true. Players like Brian Talbot are much too quick and strong in midfield for this. Will drop behind him. Mariner. Paul Mariner penalised with 3 Swedes on the ground at one stage. Burley, Mills. Burley will have to go well to get this. It's out. Gates to Weimark. Beautiful control. Mariner, a lovely return to him. Weimark going. He's got players on the left. It's Lambert. At the second attempt. That was a lovely move. Good first-time play. The flick by Mariner to Weimark. He could have had a go himself, unselfishly to Lambert, and a much better opening. And Talbot in there. Nilsson on a little break. It's not a good ball, though. Straight to Gates. Mills. Lambert getting away. Lambert to Weimark. He can turn and go. It's dangerous. Good ball to Mariner. Trying to get down to the line. It's off. But quite clearly the difference between the two sides is shown there. The ability to control quickly and to accelerate away quickly, particularly by Trevor Weimark. And Mariner, although he's taken some stick in this game, is a class above most of the other players on the field. Theander, awkward ball for him, and Gates almost got it, but Weimark did. Talbot making it very hard for Elgstrom. Free kick quickly taken as Gustafsson breaks with Peterson on his right. Talbot will chase him though, he'll have to get rid of it quickly. Finds Jørgen Augustsson. Augustsson going to try one. And a round of sympathetic applause from the Portman Road crowd as Mills comes forward again. Weimark really moving around beautifully, evades one tackle, 2 tackles. Mariner down that left wing, it wasn't a good ball. Talbot to Gates. Weimark. Mills with Burley going down the right. Forward for Gates. Gates is gone and there's ball. Right on the edge of the penalty area for about the 3rd time. It was Sjoberg, the number 6 there, who brought him down. And it's a very, very good angle for a free kick. And a very bad angle for the goalkeeper Sorensen. All the Landskrona players back in the penalty area. That's Sorensen's view. And not a very good one. That's Mariner at the end of the line there. Beattie. Great Scott. Here's Weimark again. What a power drive from Kevin Beattie, but he can't get them in today. Well, Sorensen really didn't have a good view of this. Sorensen, happy to see that hit the bar, and it didn't go in. But then Weimark almost got it in after that. Beattie yet to score this season. There's Tibbet. Here comes Mariner. They're really punishing these mistakes, and the part-timers must be terribly tired now. Look at them turn, and here's Talbot. The flag's gone up over that far side. He won't count, I'm afraid. He's been robbed of a goal. That, I think, was for offside, but it was a very, very quick give and go by Brian Talbot. The crowd don't like the decision. Not for the first time, the linesman's flag has gone up very, very quickly when Ipswich have made the quick break. Beattie up about 3 feet higher than the 6'4" tall Johansson. Beattie again, and Johansson's elbow in the neck of Beattie there. Mariner in there quickly, it'll come to Brian Talbot, he can't quite get there. But no doubt about it, the introduction of the substitutes into this Ipswich side has given a little bit more punch and spice into a game which is already in their pocket. This is Gustafsson under pressure from Gates, makes him give a hurried bad pass. There's Sorensen finding Bo Augustsson. Aronson comes inside, we haven't seen much of him. That's the other Augustsson, robbed by Mills. Here's Russell Osman. Nielsen straight back where it came from. Up by Theander with Weimark. Theander chased by Augustsson. But who can he give it to? Easier to knock it back, but finds Theander. Osman taking no chances, and forward comes another attack. Extra strength of the full-time close there as Lambert goes. On the left, we've got two. One of them is Mariner, the other here is Talbot. Mariner again. Out for Gates and Burley. But they lost control of that before the pass went in. Augustsson getting Aronson going. The first run we've seen from him in this game. Inside Osman. It's not a bad run. Aronson, good play. And a deserved round of applause here for this 26-year-old school teacher. He's come out of the third division. Inside Osman. Got the speed to beat another man too, but not Cooper. But at least they get the corner from it with Aronson on the goal line. Johansson in there too. That's Brian Talbot away. And there's Tibbet. Peterson now with quite a bit of room. And Cooper saw that one to safety. Goran Peterson, a 21-year-old store worker. The ball out, but not clear. As the back line pushed up to play offside, it left to Peterson with quite a bit more room. Still they go forward. Gates intercepted by Peterson, but not very clear. This is Burley up there with Augustsson. Burley did well. Sjoberg not so well. But at least it's out of play. And we're almost out of time as we come up to 90 minutes. We've had hardly any injury time here. as we move now into injury time. It was Marino who touched that one aside and also got a kick in the back of the heel, and Cooper's right out of his goal. He's back. So the pace and the power of the full-time English side have been far too much for the part-timers of Landskrona. They built it up well occasionally, but they've needed time to do everything, and you're not allowed time at this level of the game. A brief burst of action, a noise from the crowd, but it's all over. The end of the game. So 5-0 here tonight, 6-0 on aggregate. Ipswich move comfortably onto the last 32 of the UEFA Cup. And